Okay, I think we're back in business, baby. Now, under Justin's recommendation, today we are going back to day 4 and staying in the school. I am not clicked on my game. Lamau. Okay. I can do that here. Okay. Chapter select. Okay, go to here. Before decision. Boing. Leave the school. No. Fighting gold! Bro, I should have asked you before. Oh.
We can't listen to the message.
So, I was waiting for your sub to be done because I was gonna try to stream on YouTube once your sub ran out. I guess we're on Twitch for another month. Thank you though, Bobby. Justin will just have to. I think it ran out today, dude. I kept forgetting to ask you, cause that was gonna be like what I was gonna try, just because ads are kind of like fucking disgusting on Twitch, and at least if you're on YouTube, I think YouTube also has ads, but ad blocker works on YouTube. Oops. Okay, gotta click back on. Why? The enemy could attack any day now. We can't just leave this place unprotected. Hey, didn't you come back from the future? That means you should know exactly when the enemy will attack, right? So when's the next attack? The next one is 3 days from now, on day 7. And what's the big deal with leaving this place empty until then? It's just a matter of going outside the wall of fire and coming back in 3 days, right?
Yeah.
We'd technically be complying with that with what that message says, and the culprit wouldn't need to follow through with their threat. The next attack being 3 days away is what I remember from last time. But there's no guarantee that the enemy will act in the same way this time. Because you may have already changed the course of history by coming back to the past. Is that what you're trying to say? Is there another thing to consider? Can we really just trust the culprit to keep their word and leave the academy alone while we're gone? We're talking about someone who did something that vicious to Sire before we even saw the message. There's no way a person like that is ever going to keep their word. Ergo, this has to be a trap. I got no clue who they could be. Only thing we could figure is that they're an invader trying to nab the baby in the defense room while we're gone. You just said you thought it was a prank. Shut up! Things are different now that Sire's been wrecked. I personally think we should ignore that message. That'll launch the culprit into slaughter mode, right? Now that's the kind of show I'd pay through the nose to watch. My sad excuse of an existence will surely be the first to be eliminated. Oh, I'm all for the idea, of course. After all, even the tiniest bacteria has more worth than an atomized speck of fractional dust like me. So if we take a head count, there are 6 of us who want to stay. Takumi, Takemaru, Darumi, Shoma, and the Sakumo twins. If we're going by majority vote, those who want to remain here already won, right? Seriously? Are you all out of your minds? Nobody's stopping you from going out there yourself. Outside the wall of fire? I dare say that's what the culprit's really aiming for. Once they manage to isolate someone, the real fun begins. Gaku started shaking like a leaf. Alright, fine. Just don't say I didn't warn you. In the end, we decided to ignore the message and remain at the academy. Nobody knew how the culprit would react. Just in case, we decided that everyone would move together as a unit during the day as a safety measure. As we did, the sun soon set and night approached.
You never know. Well then.
I guess the announcements must be pre-recorded, huh? Yes, Siri told me about them earlier. Nothing happened in the end. Whoever wrote that message was just bluffing. Can you make up your mind? Do you want us to take the message seriously or not? Right now, no. The situation's changed. So I'm going back to my room to hit the sack. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Did you just willingly trigger your own death flag? I ain't got time for this. We ain't some freaking game or movie. But there's no denying that the person who destroyed Syria is still around. Yes, hiding somewhere in the school. Or, it's also possible they're hiding somewhere among us. Among us! Everybody abruptly stopped what they were doing after Hiriko's statement. We all glanced around, scrutinizing each other nervously. I see how it is. Safer for us all to just sleep in our own rooms then. Well, at least that room's locked, so we don't have to worry about anyone killing him while we sleep. Hiriko was only mentioning that as a possibility. I refuse to believe the culprit could be one of us. Huh? Let's not start suspecting each other. We'd be playing directly into the culprit's hands. Told you they were just bluffing with that message. Whoever's behind it probably gets a kick out of seeing us running around like headless chickens. That's all. Tell that to Sirie's mangled remains. Sirie was targeted because he was a machine. Damaging a metal contraption, something completely... Damaging a metal and... fucking metal and damaging contraptions, completely different than killing a flesh and blood person. Are you trying to say the culprit won't harm us because we're human? I'm just guessing, but I'm pretty sure I'm right. Anyway, I'm heading back to my room. Let's see what tomorrow morning brings. Takamaru Darumi left after that, followed by Ima and Kako. As long as we're together, no one can hurt us. They held hands and left the cafeteria together. Good night, everyone. Sorry, my body is so poorly formed that I can't fall asleep without a bed. Tsubasa and Shoma both said they didn't think the culprit could be among us, but as I watched them leave, it occurred to me that they probably had their suspicions. Hiriko, Gaku, and I were the only ones left in the cafeteria. This is ridiculous. Why can't everyone see the best way to stay safe is to stick together? Everyone's already gone, though, except the three of us. If the two of you are working together, I'd probably be assaulted tonight. Are you trying to invite us to? Of course I'm not. Get your mind out of the gutter. Right. On the other hand, I'd be the one in hot soup if you two are the ones behind this. We're not, but I have no way of proving that. I guess going back to our rooms to rest is really the only thing we could do now. Indeed. Casting aspirations at each other here won't help us sleep any better. Bruh, Justin, you kind of got owned, so Bobby resubscribed. So, streaming on Twitch has got to be the way it goes for now. Unless I could figure out a way to, well, dude, I forgot to ask him. It was my bad. It has nothing to, it's nothing on his part. Unless I can figure out a way to multi-stream. But, yeah, we'll have to see. I tried it before, and I don't think it worked. So, maybe I could try it again. Fine. I'll go too. but only because there's no other choice. And so we all went back to our rooms to turn in for the night. I tossed and turned restlessly on my bed. My eyes were closed, but sleep kept invading me.
Huh?
Evading. Who wrote that message and destroyed Sire? Is the culprit really one of us? No, there's no way. That means the culprit's still hiding somewhere in the school. They couldn't have escaped outside the wall of fire after destroying Sire and writing that message.
Huh?
Hang on. Are we sure the person who wrote that message and the person who destroyed Sire are one and the same? We just automatically assumed so, but there's no indication that they are. If it wasn't the same person, then we're actually up against two different people. How did things end up like this? I ruffled my hair violently while curling up on my bed. Midnight was just around the corner. Soon it would be day 5. It's 12:55 a.m. It hasn't even been an hour since the new day began. A visitor? At this time? Thinking it might be the culprit, I was unnerved until I realized this would give me a great chance to capture them. It could very well be someone asking for help, too. Whoever it was, I had no reason to ignore them. Let's do this! Gathering my wits, I opened the door cautiously. I looked around before stepping out. There was absolutely nobody to be seen anywhere. I don't know where I added absolutely, but... was it a prank? Or an hallucination? Just as I turned around to go back into the room, a sharp pain exploded at the back of my head, quickly rendering me unconscious. I got owned.
Up and Adam troops, time to rise and shine. Get ready for your 5th day of active service here at Last Defense Academy.
Man, do I gotta listen to all these throughout every day, too?
Prepare to be ready to give.
Justin's gonna get mad at me. When I came to, I realized I was on my bed, even though I had lost consciousness outside of my room last night. Was that a dream? Was I just half asleep? I touched the back of my neck as those thoughts ran through my mind. A dull, aching pain greeted me. It wasn't a dream. I stepped outside last night and someone jumped on me from above. They'd probably been hiding on the rooftop. They punched or kicked me. I'm not sure which. On the back of my head. But who? And why? Was it the person who wrote the message and destroyed Sire? In that case, why am I still alive? And they even went out of their way to move me back to my bed. Just then, the door slammed violently open and Tsubasa ran inside. Takumi! It's Gaku's! What happened? Just go to the classroom on the first floor quickly! The same room we found the message in! I'll let the others know. I ran downstairs so quickly that I thought I might trip and fall. Getting to the classroom was the only thing on my mind. Soon the classroom came in within view. I dashed inside and what greeted me was... It better be pink blood.
What is this?
Gaku, no! I could hear the others entering the classroom behind me.
No!
What the hell?
Mr. Maruko!
Why? Gaku? Hey, Gaku! Cut it out! This isn't funny at all! Open your eyes, man! Wake up! I said wake up, Gaku!
Terumi kept shaking Gaku's shoulders. He didn't respond. So she started shaking him harder. Hideko slowly put her arms around Terumi and gently pulled her away.
Hey, why don't we just use the Revivomatic?
Right! If we move Gaku to the infirmary, we can...
It won't work. The Revivomatic can only revive a person who only just died. That's what it says in the manual. Can you define just? It doesn't give a specific number, but definitely not 3 hours.
3 hours?
You can tell by the dry and discolored blood. It's been at least 3 hours since he was killed.
Damn, we finally get Kako defective Ace defective arc.
And besides, look at the amount of blood he's lost. You know how the Revivomatic works. You need to have cryptoglobin in your body.
But we couldn't just give up without doing anything. We moved Gaku's body to the infirmary, put him in the corpse recovery drone, and placed him in the Revivomatic. However, unfortunately, Kako was right. The Revivomatic's analysis monitor was located at the back of the device. We all looked at the information together. Cause of death, hemorrhagic shock. I think that's hemorrhagic. Hemorrhagic? I don't know. Estimated time of death, day 5, between 1 and 4. Multiple stab wounds on chest and abdomen. Murder weapon is likely a sharp blade about a foot long. Too much time has passed since death. Insufficient cryptoglobin present in body. Impossible to revive. Doesn't something seem off to you guys? Why didn't that corpse recovery drone do its job earlier? You're right. If the drone had flown over to collect Gaku's body the moment he died, this wouldn't have happened. Upon hearing that, Tsubasa sprang into action. She went back to the analysis monitor. After fiddling with the terminal for a while, she took several steps back in shock. The drone itself is working correctly. But someone has overwritten the program that controls it. What? The code is too difficult to hack even for me. There's no way we could restore the original programming now. The new settings say that the drone doesn't activate if an SDU member dies outside of a defensive battle. You can't be serious. Who would do such a thing? Do you even need to ask? It's obviously the same person who killed Gaku. Silence filled the air, and nobody spoke for a while. Then Takamaru mumbled something. Shit, this is all my fault. I kept insisting the culprit was bluffing. Gaku wouldn't have died if I believed in him. I don't know about that. The same thing may have happened even if we had all slept together in the cafeteria last night. Or maybe things would have been worse. What do you mean? I'll explain later. A few hours later, we managed to regain our composure and started cleaning up the classroom. It just didn't seem right to leave all that blood on the floor. We also made sure to thoroughly check for possible clues that might lead us to the murderer while we cleaned. Ultimately, we came to the realization that the killer had left nothing behind. No footprints, no bodily fluids, not even a single strand of hair. Once we were done, we decided to take care of the message as well. The message that was the cause of everything. The mere sight of it nauseated me. We angrily and viciously scrubbed the message with solvents until it disappeared, Tsubasa and Shoma crying as they worked. Before we knew it, the sun had already set and we were surrounded by darkness. Then we started on our new task, transporting Gaku's dead body from the infirmary to the morgue. Hey, why are we moving his body here? Shouldn't we be giving him a dignified burial? The corpse is a silent witness who never lies. Burying it would mean losing valuable clues. That reminds me, you mentioned that you were trying to become a detective in my previous timeline. And then Ima said he was your brilliant, talented assistant or something. I said that? Yes, now do you believe I traveled back in time? I'm not sure. That's not particularly convincing evidence. Am I right to assume you're interested in helping out with the investigation, Kako? Then share your observations with us, great detective. Who's the most likely suspect in your eyes? Oh, wait! We need to figure things like this out step by step. She tapped her finger on her temple. First of all, Tsubasa was the first person to find the body, right? Yes, I woke up before the morning announcement, so I went to the classroom on the first floor. I was trying to see if we'd missed any clues that could have pointed us to the identity of the person who wrote the message. Then I found Gaku on the floor like that. The question is, why did the killer murder him so brutally? He was stabbed multiple times in the chest and abdomen. If killing him had been the objective, they could have simply aimed directly for his heart. This number of stabs usually indicates some sort of powerful personal grudge. It feels more like anger than a grudge to me. The killer is the same person who wrote the message, right? And they got angry because we didn't follow their instructions. Or the fella's just trying to make an example out of someone. Thinking they could strike fear in our hearts by killing someone in the most visceral way possible. I think their objective was even simpler than that.
Huh?
Pray tell. To bleed as much cryptoglobin out as possible so that we couldn't possibly revive Gaku even if we found his body right away. That would mean the killer is very familiar with the Special Defense Unit members and how our bodies work. In short, there's a very high probability that the killer is one of us. Everyone fell silent at that. But nobody seemed as shaken up as they were yesterday, as if they had already come to this conclusion deep inside. That's why back in the infirmary, I said that things would have been worse if we had slept all together in the cafeteria. Because the killer would have assassinated everyone in their sleep? Yes, after drugging us with sleep medicine or something. That's unthinkable. It's just not possible. One of us here is the killer? The alarm didn't sound. That means nobody has breached the Academy's defenses. Oh, and before you bring it up, no, Aito could not have done it either. Because she walked up to one of the dead bodies, stood in front of it, and promptly pulled off the sheet that was covering it.
See? He's not breathing and has no pulse. It's literally impossible for Aito to be the killer. Unless he somehow turned into a zombie.
Everyone saw what Gaku's estimated time of death on the Revive-O-Matic was? Yes, I think it was between 1 and 4 a.m. last night. I'm going to have to ask each and every one of you where you were and what you were doing at that time. Everyone said that they'd been sleeping in their own rooms other than Ima. Ima was, I was sleeping in my dear sister's room. Which means only my dear sister and I have valid alibis. Testimony of siblings is unreliable. Yes, I was expecting you to say that. Wait, so none of us have a proper alibis? Hang on. Nobody asked Takumi where he's been yet. All right, what about you, Takumi? I mean, your answer's probably going to be the same. I hesitated for a moment. Telling the truth would make me seem questionable. But if it ever came to light that I lied this time, I definitely looked suspicious then. So I decided to go and tell everyone what happened to me last night around 1 a.m. Say what? Someone came out of nowhere and knocked you out? And then you woke up to the sound of the morning announcement in your bed? Yes, more or less. The person who knocked me out had to be the killer. Why only tell us about this now? I couldn't find a good time to bring it up. Really? But so much time has already passed since we found Gaku's body. Everyone looked at me with suspicion in their eyes, causing my heart to beat faster. I'm telling the truth! Please believe me! So you say, but... that time-traveling thing has got to be just a big fat lie. Yes, you killed Aito for some reason and made up a tall tale in order to justify your actions. That would actually explain why Sirei was destroyed too. Sirei was the only one present when Aito was killed. He was the only one who knew the truth. When Sirei tried to blackmail Takumi using that incident, Takumi destroyed him in order to silence him.
Hey!
Oh my god, bruh, Aito murderer. Why would I do that? And what about the message? I was the first one to propose we stay in the academy. Besides, there's no reason for me to kill Gaku. Absolutely no reason at all. You're coming apart at the seams. Nobody said anything about you killing Mr. Marco. You were all looking at me as though you thought I was the killer. Huh. I spent hours trying to prove my innocence to the others, but there was nothing convincing I could use to clear my name. Takamaru, Darumi, Shoma, and the Tsukumo twins were especially unwilling to give me any benefit of the doubt. Well then, sister dearest, let us fall asleep under the same roof again tonight. Yes, like I said before, it's more dangerous for everyone to be sleeping together. Sleeping with the person you trust most is the best way to deal with this. Takimaru, will you please allow this worm to burrow in your room tonight?
What are you saying?
You're the person I trust the most. Or are you afraid that I may actually be the killer?
Don't be stupid, you idiot. I'd just kill you right back.
That means I'm staying in Mistress Hiriko's room tonight. You can kill me anytime you please, my mistress. I'm sorry, but you're on your own. But why? You may end up killing me, for all I know. Besides, I've already been reserved by someone else. Someone else? Hiriko is staying with me tonight. No! Your only option left is Takumi. Absolutely not. I'm not gonna throw myself into the arms of a serial killer. I have standards on who gets to kill me, you know. Everyone retired to their chosen rooms after deciding on sleeping arrangements. I trudged my way back to my own room as well. I had just returned to my room when the doorbell rang. The door swung open and in walked... Hiriko, Tsubasa, what's the matter? Just so we're clear, this doesn't mean we trust you or anything. What? You came all the way just to tell me that? Let me finish. We don't trust you, but we see no reason to be completely suspicious of you either, unlike the other 5. Okay, that's nice to hear. And? If what you've been saying is true, there's going to be an enemy attack in 2 days time on day 7, right? According to what I've lived through, yes. When that happens, I intend to fight. But it's unlikely that the other 5 will be willing to follow you. So you're saying there's a hinged chance they won't join the fight? Even Takamaru and Darumi, who fought on day 1? Tsubasa's trying to say she's willing to lend you a hand. I can't just sit back and let Hiriko fight the invaders you and Hiriko invite the invaders by yourself. Besides, it's game over for us anyway if we lose. The combat party of 3 isn't going to be strong enough. Which is why I'm thinking of calling in reinforcements. From where? You once mentioned a second-to-last defense academy that's being protected by 5 special defense unit members, right? Oh, I get it. You want to bring them here. It was inevitable that we would one day have to go through the second-to-last defense academy anyway. That academy was attacked on day 10 and Moko was killed. I'd been pushing it to the back of my mind because I thought we still had time. Not that we had any spare time to be thinking about going anywhere at all. It did make sense to go over as soon as possible, so I agreed to Hiriko and Tsubasa's plan. Are you both coming with me? Of course! And we set off at 6 a.m. tomorrow morning. 6? The campus is quite a distance from here, isn't it? Yeah. We should start early then. We also have to ensure we can make it back before the enemy attacks on day 7. That's a good point. That's settled then. We'll be taking our leave now. We'll go tell the others about this. Thank you. They nodded and left the room. There was just one thing bothering me. Was it really a good idea to leave 5 people behind in an academy with a serial killer on the loose? That said, I really did want to reach the second campus before Moko got killed on day 10. Since we needed reinforcements for the next defensive battle, going there tomorrow was indeed the best option we had. It wouldn't make sense for all of us to go anyway, and leaving just 2 or 3 to protect the school wouldn't be any better. In fact, it would be worse because that'd just make them easier targets for the killer. I concluded that the safest thing to do was to go there with Hiriko and Tsubasa. I hope we can meet the team from the second academy tomorrow. Kiyoshika, Moko, Kurata, Yagamu, and Nozomi. The possibility of seeing them again did nothing to loosen the tight knot in my stomach. After all, a friend had just been violently murdered today. I couldn't get the sight of Gaku's mangled body out of my mind. At 6 a.m., I went straight to the entrance hall where Hideko and Tsubasa had already been waiting for me. We're 10 seconds late. 10 seconds? A split second of distraction can prove fatal in battle. You will do well to remember that. Yes, ma'am. I mindlessly responded to Hideko while looking around. I didn't see anyone else. They're not even gonna see us off, huh? I mean, they believe you're the serial killer, you know? Nothing I could do about that. How did you break the news to them? I just told them plainly. I said we needed to bring in a second team to increase our combat power. And they didn't criticize you for daring to follow a serial killer there. They sure did, which is why I asked them nicely if they'd rather we left said serial killer behind with them. Suddenly, letting the three of us go became the best thing to silence the bread, or the best thing since sliced bread. Okay. We can chat later. Let's be on our way. Oh, I gotta go to the garage, right? Do I begin exploration? Oh. Is that what I did the last time? I don't even remember doing that.
Oh.
Wait, huh? I have to walk? We're not using the fucking... We don't have the bus. I'm an idiot. Look over there. That looks like a shortcut. Let's go check it out. Thank God. Oh my God. I was like, do I really gotta go all the way over there? Whew, we finally arrived.
Oh.
I think it's probably because I already like have been to this area and stuff, right? So this is the place. Second to last defense academy. As we got closer, I saw her. Nozomi. My pulse started racing. My breathing got heavier. I felt an uncontrollable burning in my chest. Nozomi was alive. She was alive again and right here in front of me. I guess like every time you go back, his dialogue isn't going to change depending on whether or not you've seen them. Because I've already seen her in my other route or whatever. But I guess the dialogue didn't change because I've already seen her before. The power of skipping, let's go. That was Takumi's other power-up that he got. Without thinking, I almost reached out to touch her. But I fought that impulse and pulled back. Yeah, because it's a different route. I mean, technically it makes sense, but wouldn't he know? Because he regains information from the other routes, right? So, like, it doesn't make sense that he'd be saying, like, oh, alive again, because, like, no? Only the prologue? Does it explain that at some... Wait, no, but, like, you said that you have to play other things because things get locked, and then you use the information you got from the other things to get other things, right? Like, it unlocks, like, new... you were saying, like, doing, like, one path will unlock, like, a response to something else? Yeah, it's a meta thing? That makes zero sense. So how are you telling me that he could retreat. He could only get some information from a different path. Horrible game. Dog shit game. You know what? Scenario 2, ass. I'm just kidding. But for Takumi, it's not like he's gonna be like, damn, I remember this from the other route. But why wouldn't he? Like, why wouldn't he? Because he's going back in time from, like, that place. Because, like, if he gets information from, like, another... He only goes back in time once? That makes... You're the one making the decision? That makes no sense. Because you could get multiple endings in this route, right? Which makes you have to go back, and then you use that information. Like, does the gameplay, like, be like, you know this now, pick this direction or something, or here's a new response? Yeah, I do, but he doesn't? No. So how do things get locked then? Wait, are you trying to say that he doesn't remember where you branched off? Well, that's what I was saying. Like, it doesn't make sense that there's, like, story locks without the main character remembering things that would unlock that story lock. That makes, like, zero sense. Because they don't want you to stumble into a route with all this info that comes out of nowhere that you don't get from the route you were on. And then Bobby said there's a major spoiler he can't say. Okay. I'll chill it out. I was just thinking, like, yeah, it's just like, you know, a little gap in the thing, but it's something for another time. Huh? Who are you guys? Words simply failed me. While I was still busy being incoherent, Nigo and the others showed up as well. Getting too meta? I mean, I don't know if I'm getting meta. I'm asking, like, a reasonable question why my main character who goes back in time wouldn't remember going back in time. Like, that makes zero sense. Like, if you go somewhere and die, he obviously goes back, I guess, right? Well, you aren't even supposed to know of the locks. Well, yeah, I get that now, but I'm just saying, like, let's say I went all the way to the end of this, right? Or of the path I was on, got locked or whatever, and had to do another one. He only remembers the OG scenario. I'll just keep it at that. He isn't gonna remember shit. All right. I'll just keep playing. Are you perhaps from Last Defense Academy? How did you know that? Your class armor. Is there something you guys needed? Yes, actually. After moving the conversation to the cafeteria and introducing ourselves, we told everybody what had happened at Last Defense Academy. About Eito, the threatening message, Sirei's destruction, all of it. Even about Gaku's murder and me traveling back in time. I also shared everything that had happened in the 100 days I had previously gone through. Brian asking the kind of questions he would get terminated by MIB for? Well, okay. So, the only thing I'm getting at, I guess, is they give the character the power to go back in time, and he remembers what happens. And then, at any point in this story, you could go back to do other things. So, it's like a gap in logic to be like, why couldn't he remember things from other routes that you went down? Like, it's just a gap in logic, and I get it. It would be impossible to do it in a game like this for him to remember everything and be like, man, this is just like that other time when I went over there. Instead, I went to the school, but now or instead when we left the school, but now I'm doing this, so my dialogue changed. Like, it would be impossible for them to do it, but, like, it is a gap in logic. I also shared everything that had happened in the 100 days previously gone through. They might explain it. I don't know yet, but still, it is a logic gap. What greeted me at the end was silence. Nigo had stopped moving and had a dazed, distant look in his eyes. Siri's destruction must have been too much for him. None of the others from the Second Academy had anything to say either. They all stood frozen, mouths agape in astonishment. Bruh, this is a VN, man. I know. I see. Thanks for the massive info dump, I guess. I'm still trying to process everything, but I more or less get what you're trying to say. The long and short of the matter is that the Last Defense Academy is currently in quite a bit of a pickle. Am I right to say that? And we have to go there right away. Since this place is just a decoy, there's no need for us to protect it anymore. The enemy will be attacking the Academy tomorrow, right? Then we must hasten our steps! And get there by today! Thank you. We would greatly appreciate the backup. Nigo, is the school bus available? Hey Nigo, can you hear me? Oh, yes, the bus is available! Great. We'll meet in the parking lot after everyone gets ready. Takumi, Hideko, and Tsubasa, you guys can go there first. It's at... Don't worry, I know where it is. I'm packed and ready to go. Onwards to Last Defense Academy! We all started walking towards the bus except for Nigo, who hasn't moved from his spot at all. As soon as we noticed, we stopped walking. So what I was getting at, I guess. Okay, let's just pause for like 1 minute. So that game that I was telling you about, Justin, the Wizardry game, that does work like that. So you do things and then you go back in time and then your character remembers, because like you'll go through and then something else will happen and you're like, oh fuck, now with that information, I have to go back and stop this other thing from happening. And then this happens to another thing, but then that makes another thing happen. So then you have to like do something in the past and like stop this person from ever going to this thing, because you know no matter what, they're going to die. Like, so that's what I was getting at. And I thought that was kind of going to be like what this did. And it might still. But yeah, that's like what I was getting at. Like that's it. I cannot go. I've been ordered to guard second to last Defense Academy with my life. Therefore, I am unable to abandon it. This is more about finding out how diff everything is with all the choices and trying to get the best ending. I see. Okay. Ordered by who? Your superior officer, the one who got destroyed. No, this order came from the higher-ups on the artificial satellite. No. Can't you divide them somehow? We all tried to talk Nigo out of staying, but he refused to abandon his post. We have no choice but to leave him behind. But it's already night and we're running out of time. We have to go now. I will be just fine, everybody. You see, there is no commanding officer at Last Defense Academy right now. So if I open a dialogue with the higher-ups about this, they may reassign me there. Fine. Hurry up and do that dialogue thing with your superiors and come over as soon as you can, understand? We'll be waiting for you over there. Thank you. Be careful. And so we part ways with Nigo. After exchanging firm handshakes, we boarded the bus. We decided to let Tsubasa drive as she had the most experience with vehicles, and then...
All right, let's go.
She floored the accelerator and the bus peeled off. We made our way towards our base, Last Defense Academy. A short while after setting off, I started a conversation with the 5 members of the Second Academy.
First of all, I'm grateful that you decided to come with us. Am I also right to assume that you believed what I said?
What you said?
About coming back from the future?
It's too much of a coincidence to be made up.
What is more, you possess knowledge about us that we have revealed to none but ourselves.
We believe you only because it makes sense to, not because we want to. I believe you, Takumi.
The GOAT. The GOAT!
Thank you, everyone. You have no idea how glad this makes me. Because nobody in the other academy believes me at all.
Including those 2 over there?
The 5 of them turned to stare at Hirako and Tsubasa.
You don't believe him? Can you not see the pureness in his eyes? His very soul itself?
They kept looking at Hirako and Tsubasa in plain and undisguised disgust. The 2 eventually cave under the weight of the collective stares.
Fine. I believe him.
They don't know he Ato murderer?
What, you do? I guess I should too then.
Seriously? That's all it took? I held back from speaking my thoughts out loud. Their reasoning didn't matter as long as they believed me. With this, there was now more people who believed me than those who didn't. It made me feel more at ease after going through those terrible things yesterday. As the bus kept rumbling on, the pleasant sway sensation made me so drowsy I almost fell asleep. Eventually, the sight of the wall of fire slowly came into view through the windshield of the bus. Oh, Mistress Hirako, I'm so glad to see you're safe and sound. I was sure the serial killer would be coming back by himself. Oof. Thank goodness you're both okay.
Hey!
What about me? By the way, are those guys with you? Nameless NPCs? Hello there. My name is Nozomi Kirifuji.
No!
I'm Moko Majiro, the apocalyptic maiden of destruction. Kiyoshika Magadori, at your service. Bow your heads, peasants. I am Kurara Osazuki, the great and powerful. And I'm Yagamu Omokage, teenage assassin, hopeless romantic, and all-around nice guy.
Hey!
They're neither nameless nor NPCs! They're totally trying to assert themselves as main characters. We should introduce ourselves too. That's alright. We've already heard all about you on the bus. Well, that saves us a lot of time. What are we waiting for then? It's time to play some games where losers get to have their nails ripped off for shits and giggles. Wow, that sounds like my kind of fun. I'm not playing. We have a battle coming up tomorrow. Now that the introductions are over, we should rest up until then. So you guys are really gonna fight together with us? You know it!
Huh.
It is the very reasons we have come here. But why would you help us? Why do you even need to ask? It's because we all have the same ultimate goal in mind. Ultimate goal? Poo-poo? Caca? From here on, we just protect the baby in the defense room unit until day 100, right? Then the missiles he's been charging up will be launched in all directions. Oh, I might have read that in the wrong voice. All of the invaders will be wiped out, and that'll be the end of world death. But right before we shoot off into an escape pod and join back up with the rest of humanity on the artificial satellite. Or so we have heard from Sir Takumi. I see no reason to say no. We make it through these 100 days and everyone's stories ends happily. We're with you all the way. The palpable excitement of the 5 members from the Second Academy stood in stark contrast to the sullen moods of those from this academy. What's the matter? They're just feeling awkward because they have no intentions of joining us for tomorrow's defensive battle. Whereas you guys will be sent into the battlefield as their substitutes, even though you're new here. Wait, why aren't you joining the fight? I already explained on the way here. They do not trust Takumi's leadership. Oh, that whole time-traveling thing? That's just part of it. Gaku's murder played a bigger part. Right now, they all think Takumi did it. Excuse me, Sir Takumi is a killer? No, of course not. I didn't do it. Sir Takumi has spoken. What is your response? We already discussed this thing to death. But there's no proof yet. Proof of what? Proof of Takumi's innocence. Apprehending the real perpetrator is the best way to settle this. I'll believe you if you can do that. We went back to our rooms soon after meeting up to the rest and... wait. We went back to our rooms soon after our meeting to the rest, or to rest, and recharge for tomorrow's defensive battle. I was reading that wrong. My bad. As I flopped down into the bed, I found myself whispering under my breath. The real perpetrator. That's right. I have to find and catch the real culprit. That was the only way I could regain the trust of those 5 and convince them to help with the battles again. It was also the quickest way. Ima was absolutely right. And there was another good reason. I wanted to avenge Gaku. He'd never be able to rest in peace if I let the perpetrator get away. But how would I figure out who the real culprit was? Unlike Kako, I didn't have a detective bone in my body. I had a lot to think about. However, the trip to and from second to last defense academy had depleted all my energy. I was swallowed by the darkness of sleep before I could even think about my options.
Get ready for your 7th day of active service here at Last Defense Academy. Prepare. Be ready to give.
Hopefully I could just skip this battle too. And the next one. Okay, so Takamaru, Darumi, Shoma, Kako, and Ima aren't even going to come see us off? They won't be joining the battle. Why would they show up? I don't know. They can at least cheer for us, right? Get him, guys. Go and fight and risk your lives for us because we don't want to. That doesn't sound like a very morale-boosting cheer at all. Anyway, when is this enemy going to be showing up? Anytime now. Remember what I told you in the bus yesterday about the commander's special traits? Yes, Sir Takumi. I have it all memorized. The alarm sounded immediately after he said that.
Intruder alert. Intruder alert. Unauthorized defense mode.
All right, we gotta keep this going. They're here. Take the lead, Takumi. Huh? What? You're our leader, aren't you? Don't you have anything to say to your team before they head out into battle? All right, is everyone ready? Ready when you are. The holy Jumanji sword is always ready. She ravenously longs to spill the bloods of the wicked. I'm ready. I took a whole bunch of anti-nausea pills, so I made this using my own special formula. Efficiency guaranteed. Loosen up, Tsubasa. You'll be fine. You've got the apocalyptic maiden of destruction looking out for you now. Thanks. I trust you. Let's all work together out there. Humanity's counting on us. This isn't just for them, but for ourselves too. We fight for our future. Let's go! Do I do it? Do I skippity skip? I never skip the transformations. You also have free time. But I always skip the bus. Oh, I gotcha. All right, let me look at this guy's playtime and see how much free time this guy has, you know. Oh, I can't see it here. 116 hours of playtime. Bruh. And you get to read at your own pace. I'm a slow reader, bruh.
Managed to
Now we
Oh,
shall
I shouldn't
deal
skip
with the
this stuff, though.
commander.
You mean that person over there?
Wait. Who's that?
On the edge of the battlefield watching us fight was a figure I didn't recognize.
Is that the commander you guys fought before?
No. That wasn't the one.
Hika was right. I never saw that person during the whole of my previous 100 days. I had no idea who they were, but they were not a commander I'd fought before. That's for sure.
Hey, look! There's someone else over there. Is that the one then?
Yes, it is.
That's the commander we faced our first day here. God of the planet, hear my plea and lend me thy strength.
I got the hiccups.
Blood of my bond release!
And I have no water. Okay, I already saw this. Question, does the text during the battles change? I guess it should, because there's like different people in the squad, right? Or was this the same exact team? I actually don't remember. How is it I can understand him?
Black Riding Hood over there hasn't done anything though.
Little Black Riding Hood?
See that black hood they're wearing? Name fits to a T.
I don't remember that line. Maybe the dialogue does change. Who is that? Why is someone I've never seen before showing up all of a sudden? Did the timeline change?
Hey, Takumi! Stop staring off into space like some plebeian and start acting like a leader, why
Technically,
don't you?
yeah, but you could skip it and it'll stop if there's new scenes or important dialogue. Okay.
Yes. Right. Everyone, concentrate your attacks on the giant commander over there first.
Little Black Riding Hood can wait.
Understood.
Yeah, I don't remember that line at all. Bruh, I thought it was gonna have me skip again. That's pretty funny. Bona-dun-dun-dun, you win!
We did it! We took down the commander! What about Little Black Riding Hood?
That is the worst name. I looked around. The mysterious figure had disappeared at some point during the battle.
Who the heck was that anyway?
That is the worst. Dude, that is the worst name I've ever heard in my life.
Perhaps the passerby who was on their way to the convenience store?
How does a random passerby simply walk onto a highly secured compound like this?
Well, on the way to the convenience store, at that.
More importantly, what should we do about the commander? He's not dead yet.
I wonder if Yagamu kills him, like, right away, too. Tsubasa pointed to where Mervrum lay on the ground, heavily injured but still breathing.
I think he's trying to say something.
Let me see.
Yagamu knelt over the fallen commander. After a quick but surprisingly thorough examination, he spoke up again.
His vocal cords have been crushed. Someone must have hit him right in the throat.
Oh, okay, so he didn't just fucking murder him just for nothing. He actually sees that he can't talk.
So, he won't be able to talk then.
That's right.
Even if he could, it's not like we can understand their language.
That's not true. When he first showed up, he told us his name and stuff. Remember?
I am Mervrum. the paragon of order. In the name of order, I will strike you down.
I like that Kiyoshiko remembers the epic line.
That was what I heard.
He was the one who got struck down in the end.
So, back to the topic at hand. What should we do with him?
Now you see how epic it is, bruh.
Why are we even discussing this? We kill him and take his cryptoglobin.
Huh?
To survive to day 100, we must fight and win every single battle that is to come. And for that to happen, we must keep getting stronger.
I am of the same mind.
Take him out, Takumi. Make it quick.
What a weird helmet pose. They were all waiting for me to make the call. I hardened my resolve and nodded slowly. So I get to choose this time. I mean, you already know. You already know.
I guess I've got no choice.
There's like no reason to not just give this guy 100 million fucking like Takumi is like undisputedly the best character.
This is it.
You're finished. Watch it. If it gives me a B gaming because of that, I'd be pissed. That'd be so fucked. At night, the 8 of us who had fought in the defensive battle held a small victory party in the cafeteria. We discussed who deserved to be crowned MVP and who had the coolest looking finishing moves. Everyone talked and laughed pleasantly as we reviewed the battle together. Even though a fellow comrade had been killed just 2 days ago, the adrenaline rush of victory had us in high spirits. And then they showed up. The 5 members who had taken part in battle. Hunger pains got the better of your suspicions? Sorry, but we're not in the business of feeding losers here. None of you did anything to contribute to this victory.
Hey!
Come on, don't be like that. It's just food. What's the big deal? We ain't here to poach your food. Then what are you here for? Just thought it wouldn't be right to not even say thanks, you know? Thanks for what? Thank you for saving the Academy. And us. Yes, thank you. From the bottom of my worthless heart, thank you. There's no need to be so formal. I'd rather hear you say you'll help us out in the next battle. Those are 2 different things.
Yeah.
We still think Mr. Samino stinks to high heaven. We ain't gonna lift a finger to help until he can prove his innocence. You have to show us concrete proof that he wasn't the killer. Stance hasn't changed since last night then. Basically, you want us to find the real murderer. Yes, that is, if you can find one, since Takumi may very well be the culprit. The party ended soon after and we all went back to our rooms. When I did the same, I found someone waiting for me there. Hello. It's been a while. You! Why? No, wait. I get it. You have clues to identify the real perpetrator who killed Gaku 2 days ago. And you're here to share them with me, right? Sadly, that's not what I'm here for. I'm aware that one of your friends, Gaku Maruko, was killed by someone. However, I wasn't there when it happened, so I didn't witness the crime. I'm far from omnipresent. While I am able to move instantly to any location I have in mind, I don't have full knowledge of everything that goes on in this academy. That's too bad. What are you actually here for then? To inform you of something. I'll keep it short. I'm not feeling very well right now. Not feeling well? In what sense? Right. You can't tell because I'm in this form. Basically, I'm sick. How did that happen? There's a particular space known as blood space in this world. It is a distinct space filled with cryptoglobin energy. However, a malicious aura from the future has been seeping into a certain part of that space. My true form, the baby, is being affected by that aura.
Huh?
You are aware the baby's body is also filled with cryptoglobin energy, yes? That is why the malicious aura is also encroaching on the baby's body. Is it because Aito stole the fucking power and he's like able to affect the past from the future or some shit? What is this? I'm sorry. What are you trying to say? Or it's fucking Takumi because he killed because he killed Aito, and now his baby energy and Aito's energy is like pumping out. This is 100 line. I can't wait until the very last battle when Takumi says, "This is the line," and it ends at 100. To put it simply, the source of evil intent from this timeline is invading the baby's body. Oh, that leaves me more confused than ever. Then what should I do? What can I do to help? Can I bring the baby some medicine? Wait, if a malicious aura is causing this, I should be bringing an exorcist, right? Only cure is to solve the case in the future that's causing this.
Huh?
The case in the future? Not what happened at Gaku 2 days ago? I did mention the malicious auras coming from the future, didn't I? Solving the case that produces this aura is the cure to this disease. When all is settled, the baby's body should make a full recovery. Yes. This truly was the 100th line of them all. This means I won't be able to show myself to you for a while. That's what I wanted to tell you today. So I won't be able to talk to you for a while. Please, don't look so sad. This isn't goodbye forever. It's just... you must solve this future case yourself, Takumi. Then we will be able to see each other again. I'm counting on you. With that, the ghost boy disappeared from sight. A future case.
Hey!
What case, though? Wait, does that mean there's going to be another murder? No, he didn't say anything about the case being a murder case. I prayed that it would be about something completely different. I never wanted to see something like that again. Days of accumulated stress and fatigue finally got to me, and I ended up sleeping through the morning like a log. When I finally woke up, it was afternoon. In fact, the sun was already sinking into the horizon towards the west. That was the exact moment a shrill sound of sirens blasted all around me. That sound immediately dispelled the heavy fog clouding my brain.
Intruder alert. Defense mode.
What? Why now? The enemy just came yesterday. Are they attacking us 2 days in a row? And it's only day 8. The next battle should have been on day 17. The timeline was changing for some reason. It was starting to spiral completely out of control. I'd better get over to the war room. I rushed frantically out of my room. Oh, Takumi. Now you show up. Everyone else is already here. Sorry, I came as quickly as I could. Everyone, as in everyone who took part in the battle yesterday, in case you misunderstood. The Frightened Five won't be showing up today either, I assume. Are you still harping on that? We must go out and meet the enemy forces immediately, Sir Takumi. Yes, of course. Let's do that. Let's do this. Initiate defensive battle. I'm sorry, Justin. I'm sorry. He's so pissed. I will go through the dialogue, though. I never skipped them because I thought I was worried they'd play a different cutscene or something would happen during them. Does something happen during one of them?
Time is money, and they've certainly wasted a lot of mine.
Because they never tell you?
I can already feel the nice warm shower waiting for me.
Careful. The battle isn't over yet. Look over there.
I haven't played through everything. It's probably going to be like, look, in day 37, you could see Takumi's eye turns blue for a split second. Oh wait, I just realized this
The paragon of virtue. You filthy little creatures are an affront to God and his teachings. Merely I must eliminate you before this infection spreads.
This isn't the battle that took place on 17 because they didn't like combine together. Oh wait, that's right. Yeah, we did do this battle.
Riding Hood?
I forgot. Yeah, for some reason I thought that the back-to-back battle was the transformation.
Was the convenience store closed?
Went there yesterday, found it closed, and they're now on their way back. Is that the story you've written for them? How far is this store?
Ignore Little Black Riding Hood and focus on dealing with Pakron first.
Got it.
This is where I got fucking owned because it's like where I got owned because I didn't know I had to kill them all at the same time.
Surprisingly easy.
The Holy Jumanji sword has not had her fill.
Holy Jumanji?
The Holy Jumanji sword!
We still have to deal with them.
Zombie pointed to where the figure we dubbed Little Black Riding Hood stood. Get owned. That was surprisingly easy. They began walking towards us with slow deliberation. Then they pulled back their hood, revealing... Oh, you actually see who this is.
The Supreme Commander. It was her all along.
Who?
The one who's leading the invader army, remember? I told you guys about her before.
He pulls up his hood, leaving so soon. And at that, the Supreme Commander brought her hand up to her mask.
Among my people, I am known as Veshness, the Paragon of Hope.
They have the same VA. That sounds, I mean, they kind of sound, I could hear it.
You're vexed about your looks, therefore the mask?
It sounds like some of the characters like have like similar voices. Like I wouldn't be surprised because there was like some of the commanders' voices that I was like, that kind of sounds like somebody, and like I was thinking it was like from this game, but that'd be cool if they did multiple guys.
No, I am not.
But you're so much uglier than I am!
Not the best line to spout in this day and age.
More importantly,
how is it you can understand us?
Ah, I see. So you know nothing either. To think I came all this way to scope out the reason behind the change.
What change?
The change that took place several days ago. All of a sudden, my soldiers started gaining immense power.
That makes sense why they all have like super health.
At the same time, we became capable of understanding your language.
We looked at each other in confusion. Kiyoshika was the one who spoke up.
Her words confound me, but she would be the chief villain, yes? Should we be able to defeat her, will this war not end immediately? Well then...
That's right! We can end this right here and now!
Such interesting creatures. I had intended to stick to the appointed days and let you entertain me. And well, I suppose picking off 2 or 3 right now matters not in the grand scheme of things.
Is that a challenge? If so, you're on!
Vexness slowly started walking towards us, getting closer and closer with each ambling step. Before I could do anything...
Hold your horses!
Takemaru! Why are you?
I was watching y'all fight from the rooftop. That ignited a spark in me. And before I knew it, I was here.
Without waiting for a reply, Takemaru turned to face Vexness.
Hey! You said your name was Veshnes or something?
Veshnes, my bad. Veshnes.
Ain't fair for us all to gang up on you. So how about a one-on-one with me?
Takemaru, that's not a good idea!
Shut up, Marshmallow Face!
Brother!
If you insist, you shall be given an express ticket to the River Styx, where I suppose you could apply to serve as a boat rower.
Save that ticket for yourself, bitch! I hope you packed your bikini. Oh, wait! It just fall right off your flat chest, huh? It's you or me, Veshnes!
Brother! Bro, if Takemaru dies right now... But the very next moment... Veshnes unleashed a powerful sidekick that sent him flying. She immediately leapt into the air, switched her sword to her other hand, and angled it at the fallen Takemaru as she dropped down. Bro, she just fucking hit him with the Sephiroth! Oh, Takumi came in to save... Did he save the day? No? When I next opened my eyes, what I saw was the sky. What I felt was a searing pain across my back. I heard the gurgling sound of cryptoglobin gushing out of my body from a wound.
Takumi? Why did you...
No. Now I remember. My body had moved before my brain did, and it made its way to where Veshnes would have landed. I had thrown myself over Takemaru to shield him from the blade she had pointed at him.
Self-sacrificing acts are such mood dampeners.
You motherfucker!
That strike just confirmed my suspicions. Watching paint dry is going to be more fun than fighting you in your current state. Like kicking a helpless puppy. What is the point of that? I shall grant you the gift of time. Use it well, and gain more power. Perhaps you shall be able to provide more entertainment the next time we meet. Until then... one more thing. I will be taking Pakron's body back with me, lest you desecrate it like you did with Mervram's corpse the other day.
Desecrate?
You absorbed his cryptoglobin. That is an insult of the highest order amongst our people. Never will I allow it to happen again. Farewell.
Oh wow, do you not get to fucking, if she shows up every battle, she just takes the bodies so you don't get to absorb them? The sound of Veshnes's footsteps faded away and I heard heavy stomping getting closer as the others ran over to me.
Takumi! Sir Takumi! Are you okay? Stay with us.
Yeah, don't worry. I'll be fine.
Takumi?
Takumi!
Takumi!
It's okay, the Revival-matic will bring him back. Snake! Snake! Bum bum ba ba bum. Bum bum ba. Day 21? What in the hell? You said I could probably get to day 17 the next stream. I got past it. When I came to, Nozomi was right in front of me. It was pitch black and she didn't seem to notice I was awake.
Nozomi.
I called out to her softly. In response, she leapt to her feet with an ear-piercing scream. She scuttled frantically around the room a few times before finally coming to a stop. And then she just stood there in a daze. I watched the entire scene playing out before sitting up. Are you sure you should be doing that? What do you mean? Your injuries were so severe. You've been out for 13 days. That means today is... It's day 21. Time is it? Almost time for the nighttime announcement to play, I think. What a horrible time to wake up. I doubt I could fall back asleep now. That's what you're worried about? What are you doing here anyway? Nursing you back to health. For 13 days? No, we've been taking turns. It just happened to be my turn today. I see. Sorry for the trouble. It's no trouble at all. Wait, I need to go tell everyone you're awake. She dashed out of my room immediately after that. Is she going to call everyone here? This room is not nearly big enough for that. I decided to get up and go meet the others instead. A short while later, everyone else came running over frantically. No, not everyone. Only Takamaru and the 8 who had joined the battle on day 8. Takumi. Oh, everybody's just saying my name. Or his name. How are you feeling? At Tsubasa's question, Yagamu marched closer and started poking and prodding at various parts of my body. Eventually... He's good. All is well. Yo, Takumi's back in business! You deserve a title belt for this. Nice going. What a relief. Everyone started loudly expressing how happy they were to see me awake. We were seriously considering killing you if you didn't wake up for another 3 days. What? The Revival-matic would have brought you back to life in full health. But none of us wanted to be the one to do the deed. Wait, he would have actually died because of the fucking programming, isn't it? And that's why we waited to see if you would recover by yourself. Okay, I'm glad that worked out. Or did they, like, switch it back? I actually have no idea. My lips turned upwards into a smile. Where's everyone else? I told them you'd woken up, but they didn't want to come visit. Have these people have no heart? Or have those people no heart? Mayhaps they are still of the opinion that Sir Takumi is a killer. Nobody else got killed after that incident, right? It has to be because the real culprit already found a way outside of the wall of fire. That's one possibility. However, this fact also adds to the case against him. Nobody got killed when Takumi was unconscious. Therefore, Takumi is the killer. That's very likely what the others are thinking. I can't believe this. I shook my head helplessly. Didn't matter. I decided to just put them out of my mind for now. The more important thing is, what happened in the 13 days I was out? Was there any enemy attacks? Hey! Only one on day 15. 8 of us fought them off. Veshna showed up in the battle as well. But we blew her to Kingdom Come with the Undying Flame Bomb crafted by Lady Tsubasa. Well, that's incredible. Beating Veshnis with just 8 of you. Everyone had a proud smile on their face. Wait, that means Takamaru fought too. Did you even need to ask? Really thought I'd just fold my hands and stay on the sidelines after what you did? So, you're no longer suspicious of me? For now, I believe you. Sorry about before, by the way. Thanks for doing that for me on day 8. You seriously saved my life. It's fine. Also, we need to tell you about Nigo.
Huh?
Huh? What happened to him? It is most unfortunate. Nigo, he's gone.
Huh?
What? Why? We got worried, so we went to second to last defense academy to check on him. But the school had been completely destroyed, and Nigo's remains were lying in the debris. We recovered a memory chip with an event log that Tsubasa decrypted for us. Turns out, Nigo self-destructed. He did it to create a massive explosion and kill the invaders during an attack. I have a suspicion. The loss of Sirei, his superior officer, may have played a part in that decision as well. Nigo was really attached to that Sirei guy after all. It may have been his plan all along to remain behind and follow him in death. Nigo was such a nice guy. His loss will be greatly felt. A heavy, suffocating silence filled the air. Though it didn't last long. It was broken by the sound of the usual nighttime announcement.
You never know when the... Well then.
And then a few seconds later... Wow! What the hell?
Intruder alert. Intruder alert. Unauthorized defense mode initiated.
I literally just woke up from a coma. They sure know how to pick their timing. That is exactly why you will be sitting this one out. I can't just... Stuff it. We'll be fighting hard enough. We'll be fighting hard enough to make up for you. Stay snug in bed. Convalescent? No, I'm fighting too. Why are you being so stubborn?
Hey!
Because I'm the leader of the Special Defense Unit. Come on, to the war room. I immediately started running. Wait, Takumi, oh for goodness sake. Everyone here? Then let's do this. Special Defense Unit, move out. Sorry, Justin. Sorry, Justin. Think of the time save. You missing out, bro? I might be. No skipping. So this is a different battle. Okay. Let's look here. I was so ready to just skip. I was just 2. Okay. Well, first of all, we already know what to do. Or do we? Let's figure this out. Is it really different if you're just gonna end it with impact stab? True.
Let's do this.
I'm actually gonna do this.
Full throttle.
And then I can't move there.
Rev it up. Setting it up. Hauling ass. Rev it up. Oh yeah.
Let's get to the killing. Experiment time. You make a lovely corpse.
That was a pretty good round.
Time to move.
And I have no... Oh, I guess I do have a buff, but I could only buff one person.
I'll patch you up.
Thanks.
I owe you one.
Let's go. Ready when you are. My turn. Yeah! All right.
Time for battle.
Tag me in! And stay down! Bring it on! Hoo-yah! Loco wins it! Tag me in! Boom! Pulverize him!
Here we go. One last strike.
Yeah, there's 3 rounds.
Take care of the rest.
All right, let's get started. Locked and loaded.
All good. I appreciate it.
And good to go. Gotcha. Locked and loaded.
There's only one guy here. How many do I have over here?
Leave it to me.
I have a few.
Yeah! Two
Epic.
arms. Nen.
Nen.
I'm good to go. Does this do it for you?
Does this do it for you?
Ready whenever. Take this.
Die.
Has your lust for blood and battle been satisfied, my holy Jumanji sword?
No, I need a lot more than this. Give me more blood. Huh, I didn't know the holy Jumanji sword talked like that.
What in the hell?
I'm more concerned about where the commander is.
No, I need more blood.
They couldn't have only sent those minions. The commander must be lurking somewhere.
That was pretty funny. Oh, these guys, damn.
Oh my! What is all the smoke?
Smoke? Or maybe poison gas?
It's just mist, guys. M-I-S-T.
Fine water droplets floating in the air that's harmless to the human body.
Wait, I remember this mist. The person hiding behind it should be... My turn.
Whenever you're ready.
Whenever you're ready.
Catch you up.
Ready when you are. Ha! Good to go. There. Oh, here we go. Ha! Let's do this. There. Got it.
Okay, so
My turn. Time to move.
there's only 2 missed things. How much
Time for
damage does
battle.
hers do?
Ready
Okay.
whenever.
I'm prepped and ready.
Ah, she can't reach.
My
Let's
turn.
just agility potion.
Right here. All right, let's get started.
Oh, she can't reach.
Now then, to business. Out of my way. Broken. My turn. I'll chop you to pieces. Oh, it's ready whenever. My turn. How's this? Time for battle. Show me your insides.
Show me your insides.
Yay! everything clearly now. Look over there! Is that?
Yes. That's the commander for this battle.
All right, you know the drill. You know the fucking drill. Get Takumi over there as fast as possible. Oh no. I actually don't remember what this one does. Okay, well, I can't just, like, immediately rush them. And they're, like, split in a way where I can't... Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6... And there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There's like 5 in between them. Yeah, there's like no way to hit both of them with this. My
turn. Time for battle. Time to move.
And she doesn't reach either.
My turn!
She does reach.
Let's do this! One last strike!
Ready as I'll ever be! I've got your back!
Thanks! Ready when you are! My turn! This should do it. Let's do this! That's it! Let's go! There! My turn! Ha!
I'll probably have to start attacking the boss after.
Take this! All right!
Time for action! I'll patch you up! I'm prepped and ready!
Let's go!
Ooh, that has 5 health. Or 9 health.
Here we go! Let's do this! Here! Got it! Here we go! All right. Say when!
Oopsies.
Yeah! I've got this! There! Got it!
Okay, now over here,
I can't wait.
we can set up some metal fences.
Let's give it to him. Heads up.
Oh, Kurata is over there. I guess
Let us begin.
Kiyoshika can probably hit somebody from over here, right? Damn, almost. I guess she could hit that guy.
It's a predicament.
Already have somebody to fucking
Good to go.
Time
to use it.
Oh, I didn't want to do that yet. Wait, can I redo? No.
Say when. Let's do this. Here
I
we
think
go.
that's fine.
This should do it. Let's do this.
Okay. Okay,
I
okay.
mustn't submit.
Oh, but I don't have a way to heal his,
This is my true power!
So if I start killing people... I didn't kill her. I fucking did... This is fine. This is fine.
Full throttle. Let's do this.
Let's go. Time to use it.
Okay, so I need
Full throttle.
desperation potion.
Can't slow me down. That ain't nothing. I'm ready for whatever you got.
Doesn't feel that
So he'll die. Oh, the base. Fuck.
Let's get to the killing.
So I pretty much need to set it up to...
I can't wait. I'll just put the... I never thought they'd be this good. I'm not finished yet. I'll kill them all! I'm dead tired.
I'm doing the wrong fucking moves, dude. I mean, okay, so Takumi can only do one anyways. But I need people to fucking die, and I keep using... God damn it! It's okay, it's okay, it's okay, it's okay. So here's what I do, right? So this will kill, like, 2 people. So this is gonna kill Kiyoshika. Yep. Okay, okay. So now we have like a buff 3. So it's kind of like I wasted one. But did I already give myself an attack boost?
I've got this.
We're just pawns on the board for Brian. Yikes.
This should do it.
Okay, okay. Boost Teemo Anima, attack boost.
Here we go.
Oh, fuck yeah.
Ready when you are. Take this. I've got this.
Wait, how much does this do? 19? Okay.
Here we go. Time to use it. Good to go.
Too easy. Too easy, baby.
Ready when you are.
I didn't even need all that.
This isn't good.
One last strike!
One last strike.
This is so funny. He didn't kill Hiroko, dude. Yeah, you're right.
Now we're even.
Bruh skipping cutscenes, but it takes even longer in the battles by messing up.
Victory is ours this time.
I know, dude. I kept fucking using their actual abilities. It ended up working out. I only missed out on 1 damage buff. It ended up being fine.
That was a tricky enemy.
What are we gonna do with her?
Everyone turned to look at the commander.
Please, don't kill me.
Oh, is this this is the purple girl? The purple hair girl?
My name is Ava, the paragon of nature.
Ava?
I didn't know why, but I felt like I heard that name before.
Please, spare me! For the love of God!
Ava brought her hands up to her mask. And then a swift, smooth movement took it off. Yeah, it is purple hair girl.
The same as Vashna's.
She looks just like a human.
No need to pay her appearance any mind.
What? Why?
Because she is to be executed.
No! Spare me! Please! Please don't kill me! I'll be useful. I can give you lots of intel. I'll give you anything. Just please, spare me.
So the lady insists. Any thoughts?
A dramatic bluff if I have ever seen one. Any intel she provides is bound to be full of fabrications.
No, I would never. I only speak the truth.
I think we should kill her too.
Why?
Surely you understand why you hesitate to trust the words of the enemy.
You'll say something sweet to suck up to us, and then turn around and betray us the first chance you get.
You're all being so awful. Why won't anyone believe me?
Ava kept pleading with us, her face filled with a woeful expression. Hideko glanced at her scornfully before speaking up again.
Takumi, you're the leader, so you decide.
Everyone turned to look at me, waiting for a reply. At that moment, I could suddenly feel extra eyes on me. I traced the source of the sensation to the rooftop. Wait, was Eva what Shoma called her? No, he just called her prisoner. Who's Eva again? I'm trying to think of where I remember that name from. Yeah, we don't know her. Okay. I could see the four other members, Darumi, Shoma, and Ima and Kako. Killing Eva now would make them even more wary of me. After all, their suspicions were rooted in the fact that I had killed Aito. If I did the same thing now, that would undoubtedly cement the image of me as a heartless killer in their minds. I wanted to avoid giving them that impression. No, to be honest, even if those four hadn't been watching.
Please, I beg of you. Don't kill me. Don't kill me.
I could never kill someone being so earnestly pleading for her life. It just wasn't right. I felt ashamed for even allowing myself to consider deciding the fate of another person through calculating what would benefit me the most. So I looked into the eyes of everyone present and said,
"Let Ava live. We'll imprison her here and interrogate her later."
You gotta be shitting me.
You truly believe that to be the best path?
Yes.
I think you will regret this.
I won't. Because I'll hold myself fully responsible for making it work.
Very well. Our leader has spoken.
Thank you. Thank you. Mr. Leader, your name is Takumi, if I remember correctly. I can't thank you enough for this. From the bottom of my heart.
Eva was choking on her words and bawling her eyes out. The next instant, an intense pain spread through my back. Forcing myself to join the battle when I hadn't fully healed had reopened the wound. A sharp pain shot up my spine. I crumpled to the ground, unable to exert any strength at all. A hazy veil hung over my mind, blocking me from making out what the others around me were saying. I slowly slipped into sweet, silent serenity. Easy every time, baby. It's so fucking funny. Dude, I need more desperation potions. That's what I need. I need that I need that 5-up damage on every swing I get.
Get ready for your 24th day of active service here at Last Defense Academy. Prepare, be ready to give your...
I woke up to the familiar sight of Nozomi sitting right in front of me. This time, she noticed right away that I was awake and... leapt to her feet with an ear-piercing scream. She scuttled frantically around the room even longer than the last time before finally coming to a stop. And then she just stood there in a daze. I watched the entire scene out play before sitting up. Why are you so surprised? Didn't this exact same thing happen before? But you were out for 13 days the last time. It's only been a little more than 2 days this time. Can you blame me? That means today is day 24. What time? Well, I guess I don't need to ask. The morning announcement just played. Zomi nodded. Are you feeling better? I'm fine. Stop putting on an act, okay? Remember what happened during the last defensive battle? I do. As long as I don't force myself to fight like that day, I'll be fine, see? Really? Yeah. Despite my confident reply, Nozomi still seemed unconvinced. By the way, what happened with Ava after I passed out? Well, she refused to tell us anything. What? She promised to give us intel if we spared her life. We reminded her about that promise as well, but then she said, I'm not going to tell you anything because the offer to share intel was made with Takumi, your team leader, not you. And that's why she's refusing to say anything until you could go talk to her, I guess. Damn it. What's she trying to pull? Nozomi and I headed to the cafeteria together, where the other 7 who had fought in the battle 3 days ago were gathered. When they saw me, there was a lot of shouting, squealing, cheering, and happy noises as they congratulated me on my recovery. Although it felt a little more subdued than their reactions 3 days ago. Then again, I did wake up from a 13-day coma that time. Still, the celebration went on for quite a while. I ate my first meal, liquids only for now, in a long time being surrounded by their warm and welcoming... Wait. I ate my first meal in a long time while being surrounded by their warm and welcoming voices. Bruh, Takamaru not believing in me hurt the most. I went back to my room for a break. Now then, there was really no question on what I was going to do next. I have to find out who Gaku's real killer is. I didn't believe the real killer was one of us. That meant I had to find a way to prove that the killer was someone from outside the school. In any case, if I could prove my innocence, I could regain the trust of the 4 holdouts. They would join in the future battles. Guess I should start investigating. I decided it was time to pay everyone a visit and ask questions. Alright, we will do that next stream. So, I don't think there should be a problem with me streaming Sunday. Saturday, on the other hand, I am busy. I'm busy later in the day Saturday. So maybe if I get back home, it's my brother's birthday party. My brother's birthday party on Saturday. So yeah, I might not be able to do that. But do you got Monday off? I do, which is epic. No, I don't, sadly. FedEx isn't closed on like what is it, federal holidays or whatever. So, well, actually, I don't know. Maybe I should ask. But I'm pretty sure I don't, though. I think it's only like major holidays, like Christmas and stuff like that. Bruh, I've never had Columbus Day off. Yeah, it's like one of those holidays that you only if you're in like the government or like in the schools, you really get off. So, alrighty. But that's gonna do it, though. So for sure Sunday though, and I might try to do a longer stream Sunday. We'll see. I'll let you guys know if that's going to be a thing or not. All right, see ya.